Good morning, everyone, and welcome to morning prayer. I'd like to begin with a prayer. It's kind of a prayer and kind of a meditation. I'd like to invite you to be comfortable and close your eyes, and we're gonna take a moment to consider our breath. Loving God, we breathe in your life, knowing that in our stories of creation, your breath is our breath. We breathe out anxiety, acknowledging the stress that increases with every headline. We breathe in your hope, knowing that you can make a way out of no way. We breathe out despair, creeping upon us, paralyzing us from doing good. We breathe in your grace as we pray for patience with those we love and endurance in our sheltering. We breathe out our petty annoyances, our irritations that make us forget the importance of our bonds. We breathe in your peace, which surpasses all understanding, and which guards our hearts and minds. We breathe out our worries, our need to be in control, and the tension in our guts. We breathe in your abundance, knowing that we have enough when we live as beloved community. We breathe out our fear of scarcity that whispers lies to us and keeps our fists clenched in greed. We breathe in your wisdom that keeps perspective in our crisis, reminding us what is important. We breathe out discouragement that blocks us from seeing possibilities and blinds us from your vision. We breathe in your love, knowing that your presence surrounds us and encircles us and sustains us. We breathe out the suffering, acknowledging that our pain happens within your loving embrace. We'll continue together as we share a few moments of silence. Share with you a reading from Psalm 31. Be gracious to me, O Lord, for I am in distress. My eye wastes away from grief, my soul and my body also. My life is spent with sorrow and my years with sighing. My strength fails because of my misery, and my bones waste away. I am the scorn of all my adversaries, a horror to my neighbors, an object of dread to my acquaintances. Those who see me in the street flee from me. I have passed out of mind like one who is dead. I have become like a broken vessel. For I hear the whispering of many, terror all around, as they scheme together against me, as they plot to take my life. But I trust in you, O Lord. I say, you are my God. My times are in your hand. Deliver me from the hand of my enemies and persecutors. Let your face shine upon your servant. Save me in your steadfast love. I'd like to invite us to continue together in a time of prayer. I'll offer a short prayer of introduction, and then I invite you to share your prayers with the text and chat boxes that we have available. We continue together in prayer. Gracious and sustaining God, in these trying times, we seek the consolation of your presence. Pour out your Spirit upon all people, that we might rise from discouragement to the dawn of new hope, that we might be strengthened to love courageously and wonderfully and relentlessly, that we might counter fear with faith. Arise us from our slumber, from our distractions, to notice the opportunities you place before us to share your great love, to bring hope, to offer reconnection, to build bridges of compassion. So much of our beings want this situation not to change us. And yet we wonder, how might we be changed in a way that would be pleasing to you? Loving God, we ask your prayers of healing and presence with those who are ill, those who are awaiting test results, those who are anticipating surgery or treatment this week. We ask your strength and protection for those who care for those who are ill, our first responders, our healers. Be with them, O God, as they seek to do your will. God, we lift up our prayers in our hearts, and with our fingers typing the prayers we would share before you. Hear our prayers, O God. Ask your prayers, O God, for Carly and Patrick as they wait the arrival of their baby. Prayers for those who are anxious for their businesses. Prayers for those who are separated from their families. Ask your prayers, O God, for college students who are navigating online classes and coping with the separation from their friends and community. And high school students and elementary students and teachers and professors, eager to forge connections of not only of learning, but of love with those with whom they've walked for so long. Pray for our leaders, O God, who make difficult decisions, face an unprecedented set of challenges. Grant them wisdom and common purpose. Hear all our prayers, O God. We gather together in one voice, praying as Jesus taught. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Before I offer a blessing as we go, just a reminder, we'll have evening prayer, 7 o'clock on Thursday evening, and I look forward to seeing you. This blessing is Kindness by Naomi Nye. Before you know what kindness really is, you must lose things. Feel the future dissolve in a moment like salt in a weakened broth. What you held in your hand, what you counted and carefully saved, all this must go, so you know how desolate the landscape can be between the regions of kindness. How you ride and ride thinking the bus will never stop. The passengers eating maize and chicken will stare out the window forever. Before you learn the tender gravity of kindness, you must travel where the Indian in a white poncho lies dead by the side of the road. You must see how this could be you, how he too was someone who journeyed through the night with plans and the simple breath that kept him alive. Before you know kindness is the deepest thing inside, you must know sorrow as the other deepest thing. You must wake up with sorrow. You must speak to it till your voice catches the thread of all sorrows, and you see the size of the cloth. Then it is only kindness that makes sense anymore. Only kindness that ties your shoes and sends you out into the day to mail letters and purchase bread. Only kindness that raises its head from the crowd of the world to say, "It is I you have been looking for," and then goes with you everywhere, like a shadow or a friend. May God bless and keep you. May God's face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May God look upon you with favor and give you peace. Go with God. Go with kindness. Rest in love. Amen.